pound for pound, two of the best fighters in boxing today. Triple G, Roman Chocolatito, Gonzalez, but most importantly, what you're gonna get at the Forum Saturday night when you have promoters working with promoters. Look at this card. I mean, you got Banner Promotions with Artie Palulo, Taken, K2, Golden Boy, Triple G. I mean, you have it all. That's what's gonna give the best fighting the best, and that's what's keeping boxing going. Obviously, the last name Morales, you all know it, especially here in LA. He made a big name for himself, future Hall of Famer, but now his younger brother wants to make a name for himself. He's 27-0 with 50 knockouts. Ivan Morales, who will continue the Morales-Barrera rivalry because Danny Flores is trained and managed by Marco Barrera and Jorge Barrera. So it continues, it'll keep going. Ivan Morales.
Buenas tardes, es un placer para mí estar aquí.
Good afternoon, it's a pleasure for me to be here with you.
Quiero dar las gracias por la oportunidad. I want to say thank you for the opportunity. I want to say thank you to Triple G, the Golden Boy, and all the persons will be possible that.
For everybody that made this possible.
Quiero dar gracias a HBO. I want to say thank you to HBO. Me siento muy contento, muy emocionado. I feel very happy, and this is the dream for me. Estos dos hombres son un ejemplo para mí. Es una excelente oportunidad. This guy is an example for me, and this is a great opportunity. I feel so happy. I feel so happy. And the last night I practiced English all the night. And this Saturday, I do my best. All the people remember my brother Eric, and this Saturday, you see the best Ivan Morales. I sure this is the great opportunity for me, and I do my best. Thank you very much, everybody.
That's a tremendous addition to the show. And Ivan will be actually the first fight on the international broadcast. So his fight will be televised internationally, also in all of the 120 countries. So that's great. I just wanted to acknowledge Robert again and really compliment him and Golden Boy on what they did last week. 31,000 people in Texas in the baseball stadium is a tremendous statement. I mean, we've done that with the Klitschko fights in Europe, but to do that here in America for a fight like that is a true testament to what they've done at Golden Boy and the popularity that Canelo has. So we want to just acknowledge that again. When you have 31,000 people showing up to a boxing event, there's a lot of interest in boxing, and it just depends on the quality of the product that you put on. And that matchup with Kirkland was great, and I think the fights on Saturday will be great, and the fans that responded. So with that, I'd like to move into the HBO fights. It starts live at 7 o'clock with the co-feature. It's really a co-main event when you have an undefeated champion like Roman Gonzalez. He's on all the pound-for-pound lists. I'd like to acknowledge Taken Promotions, who's Roman's promoter. I'd like to acknowledge Carlos Blondin as his manager, and naturally Chocolatito himself for being on the show. And as Tony had mentioned, it's been a long time since you've had flyweights on HBO, and we're really excited. When Peter Nelson came to me with the opportunity, I welcomed it wholeheartedly because I think it's just a natural combination, having Chocolatito against Edgar Sosa, and then Gennady and Willie Monroe as the main event. It pretty much provides action for everyone and the event. So with that being said, I'd like to bring up Edgar Sosa. He's a tremendous challenger. He's a former world champion. He has some great wins. He has, he's beaten Brian Gloria. He's beaten Giovanni Sakura. So he's coming to fight, and he realizes this is, for him, it's a great platform also to be on HBO and to be live internationally. So he's really going to come and do his best. So if we could bring up Edgar to say a few words, that would be great.
Buenas tardes a todos. Me encuentro muy contento, agradecido con Dios y con la vida que me permite estar nuevamente aquí en esto que amo tanto, que es el boxeo.
Good afternoon to everybody. I'm very happy, I'm very motivated. I want to thank God and for the life and for the opportunity to be doing what I really love best, and that's boxing.
Agradecido con la gente de HBO, con Tom, con cada una de las personas que hicieron posible que se lleve a cabo esta cartelera. Me encuentro agradecido y muy contento de poder estar compartiendo, de poder estar en la cartelera con el mejor libra por libra de este momento, que es Gennady Golovkin y Román González.
And I'm very grateful to everyone that made this possible, HBO, Tom, everyone involved, and I'm very motivated, very happy to be participating in such a great card, fighting alongside, pound for pound, the best fighter in boxing, like Triple G, and Román González.
Vamos a hacer una gran pelea, vamos a hacer hice una excelente preparación en México por respeto al rival y a toda la gente, a la afición que va a pagar una entrada y va a pagar el pago por evento. Entonces es por eso que me preparé con conciencia allí en México, y bueno, sé que es una gran oportunidad de que la gente pueda ver que hay Edgar Sosa todavía para rato, y bueno, venimos con la convicción de ganar la pelea.
I did a great preparation, obviously knowing what I have in front of me. I respect Roman very much, so my training was very good. I'm ready for Saturday night. We're going to give the fans, out of respect for what they pay for, all of you fans that come out and watch, a tremendous fight, and I'm ready. I'm coming with the conviction that I know I'm going to win this fight on Saturday night.
Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Edgar, and just acknowledging Robert Diaz again for doing our translation. Edgar is promoted by Zamfir Promotions. They brought the Tecate sponsorship with them, so we're really thankful to Zamfir as well for agreeing to take this fight. Just like we have a hard time getting opponents for Gennady, I know Taiken and Carlos, they have a hard time getting opponents for Chocolatito. So with that being said, I want to introduce the manager of Chocolatito, and he can say a few words about the champion, Carlos Plana.
Hello to all. We're very happy to be here. It's a great opportunity. We want to thank K2 Promotions for making this possible. HBO, it's definitely a big opportunity for us. It's a dream come true for Roman and all of his team. Our promoter, Taken Promotions, for being able to work with everybody, being able to get this opportunity, and definitely it is harder and harder these days to get a fight for Roman, but we know we got a lot of fights ahead of us, harder challenges. We respect Edgar Sosa. We believe he's an excellent champion. It's an honor to fight with a WBC former world champion, and just want to thank everybody and all the promoters out there, like Robert was saying, that get together, that make these fights available so the boxing fans and the boxing public can have great events just like they deserve. So once again, thank you very much, and I'll leave you with Roman. Thank you, Taken, and K2 Promotions specifically. Thank you.
So now we'll bring Roman to the ring. He's the WBC flyweight champion, undefeated, 42-0, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez.
Buenas a todos, Dios me los bendiga. Estamos en muy buenas condiciones para el 16 de mayo, la pelea con Edgar Sosa. Agradecido con Dios porque Dios me da la oportunidad de pelear una vez más aquí en los Estados Unidos y pues es una oportunidad en mi vida una vez más.
Wants to thank God first and foremost for this opportunity, the people that made it possible for him to be able to fight against Edgar Sosa. He's very thankful, he's trained hard, and he feels that he's going to get a good fight.
Agradecerle antes de todo a HBO, a Taking Promotion, a Kimi, a mi equipo de trabajo, a mi familia, porque ha valido la pena el esfuerzo y el día sábado pues invitamos a todo el público que vayan a la pelea, que va a ser una excelente pelea.
Wants to thank HBO, K2 Promotions, Taking Promotions, Akemi, Mr. Honda, everybody, and he invites all of us to go May 16th to this fight. It's going to be an excellent fight. He's trained very hard and he will give his best.
Es una bendición pelear en una velada donde mi amigo Golovkin y pues formar parte de esa velada para mí significa mucho y una bendición.
He believes it's a blessing and a great honor to fight under Triple G, a great champion, a great boxer, and he believes it will be an awesome fight.
Muchas gracias y pues esta pelea se la dedico primeramente a Dios, a mi familia y a todo el pueblo que van a ver esta pelea.
He dedicates this fight to God and to all of the countrymen from Nicaragua that will be seeing this fight.
Thank you, Roman. I just wanted to acknowledge Akemi, who's in the back here, and also Mr. Honda from Taken Promotions. Without their support, this fight wouldn't have been possible, and it was easy to put this co-feature together, and it's a perfect complement, as I had mentioned, to the fight between Gennady and Willie Monroe. It's hard to steal the show with Gennady providing so much action in the ring, but I have a feeling the fight between Roman and Edgar Sosa is going to be a very exciting fight, so don't miss that one. Again, that one goes live on HBO, 7 o'clock here on the West Coast, 10 o'clock East Coast time. With that, I'd like to bring up the promoter who I've known for a long time. In fact, Artie promoted the show when Gennady had his first appearance on HBO, September 2012 at the Turning Stone Casino. That was against Proxa from Poland, and ever since then, ever since Gennady made his debut in September 2012, just under 3 years, his career has skyrocketed. And Tony can tell you, I don't think they've ever seen a fighter with the ratings increase that they've seen with Gennady over the last 2.5 years. So with that, I'd like to bring up from Banner Promotions, the promoter of Willie Monroe Jr., Artie Palula.
Good afternoon, everybody. First thing I want to say is thanks to Gennady Golovkin and Abel and Team Golovkin, and most importantly Tommy, for giving Willie the opportunity to fight for the middleweight championship of the world. And I'm going to get into that in a little bit, but I want to thank HBO, I thank Tony also, Peter Nelson, Ken Hirschman, all the guys who know that the quality of fighter that's in front of you today is going to be one great fight on Saturday night. Most of you guys don't realize what you're about to see, and most of the people in the room believe it's a one-sided fight, which is incorrect. And he's here because he's a real fighter. But first I'd like to introduce to you his trainer. He's been with him for a couple of years, ever since he started with him at the Boxino tournament. Tony, why don't you come on up and say a few words on behalf of Willie. But thank you very much for having us.
I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank K2, Banner Promotions, HBO, Gennady, Abel. I know Abel will have them ready. We're ready. So we're going to go out and put on a great show. Afraid there's going to be a changing of the guard. And we're gonna do what we do. And we've been winning. We're going to keep winning. And I hope it'll be a great show. I know everyone is looking for an exciting show. It'll be exciting on our end. I believe they'll be bringing their excitement too. I just want to thank everybody for coming out. And we will do what we do on the 16th. So everyone come out and enjoy it. If not, watch it on HBO. Appreciate everybody for coming out.
Artie, correct me if I'm wrong, but Willie's undefeated since he's been working with Tony, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so that's a testament to Tony's training ability, and sometimes you need that chemistry between a fighter and a trainer to really elevate the fighter to a different level. And we found that with Gennady and Abel. Abel saying